Welcome to the movies. Welcome to the reviews. You are watching the Movie Man Mike Show. I am Movie Man Mike, host of the Movie Man Mike Show. I have returned back from the visit hospital. I am better back. Today, in honor of the celebration of the year, the event to rival Christmas, I shall review every Oscar motion movie and tell you whom I say is worthy of the title of Best Cinematic Picture A 2025. We shall start with the movie of the Vatican, Conclave. Conclave is a tale of the Catholics snooping around with surprising consequences, with famous actors we all know and love but in priest form. Ralph Fiennes' turtle friend. Strong performances from the actors of legend. In the roles of suspicious old brothers and sister. Stanley Tucci is a charming man of Vatican, especially. Reminds me ever so slightly of the one and only Chevy Chase, if I may say so. Conclave is a 5-star film. For Oscars, I truly think this one should receive the Oscar for Robes, many robes featured, and of the turtle. Ralph Fiennes' turtle friend. Next motion picture is Wicked, the long-awaited sequel to The Sorcerer from Oz. Wicked is back to that magical land of green for an adventure rather mean. Witches and wizards galore but no horses in sight. This is a fantasy film yet no horses. Lord of the Rings have horses and all the fantasy movies. Why no horses? This one did not. Horse. What is up with the singing? Why did ladies sing in the day and the night? I saw no reason to dance and prance with darkened themes and scary scenes. Wicked earns 5 stars and its place in the Oscar pantheon. Sequel to Sorcerer from Oz deserve Oscar recognition for being a sequel to legend fantasy film. But more horses next time, please. Pink Oriana made me smile. Nickel Boys, my copy did not work. I attempted to insert into my DVD player, yet no nickels nor boys. 5 stars. Here we got Dune Part 2. We're back in the land of sand. With incredible Timothée Chalamet's role leader in Sand, we see worms in the sand, a spectacle for the eye whole and all. My dream, my wish for Mr. Chalamet's nomination was true in heavens, I might add. The bald man was interesting. A clear 5 stars. Dune to partly 2's win Oscar, if only for Timothée and his sand courage. Another feature-length film with the wonderful, my favorite Timothée Chalamet, A Complete Unknown. Like a ham sandwich with extra ham, I found this feature film beautiful and spiritually uplifting. In no small part to Timothée Chalamet's performance as the unknown soldier Bob Dylan. 5 stars to Chalamet's biographical picture, Unknown Dog. His direction bold and acting singing beautiful. I would like to see Mr. Chalamet take on the role of my personal favorite musical talent, John Lennon. Perhaps with Sir Peter Jackson at the helm, direction of the cameras. Before we continue on, I The Brutalist I already reviewed in full length, no need to address brutal film. We shall continue. I'm Still Here is an emotionally gripping story about a mother whose family is torn apart by the disappearance of her husband at the hands of a tyrannical government. Her identity is the core of this film and serves as the vehicle for us to view the world from a politically complex angle. I was thoroughly impressed by the feature, the loving family unit torn apart by forces we are told to trust. 5 stars. I'm Still Here is provocative and challenging, with a viewing experience rewarding and worthy of Best Picture status. Oh, it is my icon of a lovable robo-sidekick, the Mutt of Metal. Ho hu Naik, you are lovable robot, adorable hound, Scram my companion. As you know, whereas he loves movies and the moving pictures, my robo-doggy. Iconic. The final moving film picture of motion for the Oscars are being The Substance with Demi Moore and Dennis Quaid. Demi Moore stays at the hospital of The Substance, under the substance conditions and causes. I related to Miss Moore's dilemma for my similar experiences at the hands of consumption of doom. Dennis Quaid chomping on shrimp makes me think of my experience with tuna not so long ago. Demi Moore is disgusted by it just as I am. Clever detail which makes me root for our stoic leading lady. The substantial I view as 5 stars with no doubt. A great representation of my stay at the hospital. Instead of at hospital post-eating abhorrent piece of tuna, Demi Moore stays for her consumption of the titular substance, that substance. Now we have looked at the all nominees, it is time for my pick. 4. Best Pick, Tour. My robotic sidekick hound, please bring me the envelope of result. Thank you, my lovable mutt. The pick for Best Picture 2025 by Movie Man Mike is the Timothée Chalamet double feature. A classic, true winner. It reminds me of the greats from the past. Reminiscing on the greats of the past, they don't make them like they used to. Tune in tonight, Oscars, the greatest cinematic tradition. I hope to see James Cameron and the great Chevy Chase. This has been the Movie Man Mike Show with me, the Movie Man Mike. If you enjoyed, be sure to share with colleagues and let me know what you thought of the movie. See you next episode of the Movie Man Mike Show.